Welcome to Games of the Year 2024. This has been a good year, and I usually say that every single year. And another thing, this is my favorite video to make because I go over all of the best games released and also the best games that I have played. You know the drill, I do this every single year on Isha Gaming. And in this video we are going over 20 games. 5 games that was released this year, 5 games that I played this year, not released this year, and a long list of honorable mentions. So we are gonna start off the way that we always do. We start with games of the year that I played, not released this year. Because I played them this year and that's it. Okay, so in 5th place we have Palia or Palia. It's also out on Switch, but I played it mostly on PC because the Switch version was really bad. Now, I enjoyed it a lot. It's an crafting, exploring, open world-ish multiplayer game. Very green grass game. It was fun to decorate my home, and I also joined some Palia discords and had some fun, I remember, with some people. So it was kind of a social game. But I actually left the game pretty early on. I didn't play it for more than just a few weeks, maybe a month, on and off. Anyways, Palia is number 5. Now at 4th place, played this year. We're gonna get to the official releases in the next list. You know the drill. Okay, so we have Atelier Ryza 1 and 3. Remember earlier this year I made a video where I was like, oh my god, I went back to Atelier Ryza 1 and also I went back to number 3. And I platinum trophied them both and I had such a wonderful time and such a moment. I had like my Atelier fix early in 2024 and you can watch that video also. Those games are just so good and they're just such comfortable games to me. So in 3rd place, it's actually not released this year. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Moonstone Island, but it was released on the Switch this year. But anyways, it made this list. In Moonstone Island, I had a fun time. I loved exploring the map. That is pretty much what I did. And it was just such a cozy game at that time. And I made a review of that game. Pixel graphics. Very simple, actually. With Pokemon-like mechanics. It was a fun time. It's a good Switch game. And this is the thing that this is the year that I've been realizing that pixel artwork games are the best Switchy games. If you know what I mean. If I want graphic-heavy games, I go over to the PlayStation 5, but this is such a Switch game. So that was number 3. Now it's getting exciting because this is a game that I have been playing in secret. I have not talked about this on my channel and I loved it. Loved it, okay? I pumped in 40 plus hours into this game and I'm talking about Steam World Build, such an hidden gem game. And it was released last year, like in 2023. It is such a good simulation game. Some people may argue that it is kind of simplistic, but I love the fact that it is different from most city simulation, city building games because you have another gameplay element to the mix, which is where you go underground and you dig a lot of tunnels in this dungeon-like underground, where you are putting up a lot of conveyor belts to make the materials for the city above ground, have a lot of materials to build stuff in your city, and you're like mining down there and building your city up there. I was so addicted to this game. It's the biggest hidden gem, I think, on this list, and highly recommend SteamWorld Build. I was so happy with that game. Very good. Okay, number 1 of games not released this year, and I think you're gonna guess this one. It is Core Keeper. Core Keeper is such a gem of a game, and I said that also in my review. This is like Minecraft, only with pixel 2D graphics, top-down view. The multiplayer is so much fun in Core Keeper. I have been playing this game so much with some of my subscribers, Frankie Link and Robert. I've been playing this with my friends. There's so many things to do in Core Keeper, so many things to collect and so many secrets, and I love just digging through that entire entire underground area, customizing my base, getting the best weapons in the game. It's such a fun game. Highly recommend that as a Christmas game if you haven't picked that up. It's cheap also, and watch my review. It's on this channel. That one surprised me a lot this year. So Core Keeper takes first place on the list of not released this year, but I played them. So I have one super honorable mention to this list. I know, right? This video is ridiculous. And super honorable mention, Dragon Quest Builders 2 with 100 hours this year. I already have like 120 hours in Dragon Quest Builders from previous years, but I played it another 100 this year because I had such a time. And also there's a video of that earlier this year that you can have a look at. I started Dragon Quest Builders 2 on my PlayStation, just better graphics. Last time I played it on the Switch, and it's just such a game. It's a 10 out of 10 game. Just definitely is. So that was that list. Now over to the most important list of this video. The official games of the year 2024 for me, personally. And also I want to know your answers down below in the comment section. But this is my list and I'm sharing that one with you. Okay, I actually have to give like a tiny bit of explanation to this list. I wrote this list like last week, but something has happened this week that made me go, I need to change that list actually, because there's been one release now in December that has like messed up my list that I wrote for myself. Anyways, originally I had Dragon's Dogma 2 in 5th place of official games of the year, 5th place. But that one is going off the list if I'm gonna keep the list to only 5 games. Bye bye Dragon's Dogma 2, but I'm gonna include it anyway, so I guess 6th place Dragon's Dogma 2. I liked my time in it, but my time wasn't a lot. I think I have 20 or 30 hours in Dragon's Dogma 2, and it's a good game, but I was so annoyed after some time with the restricted travel mechanics, like fast traveling in the game. They're so clunky and they're so outdated, and it's hard to travel around that map, and that was perhaps the biggest weakness for me. Other than that, I am, you know, already a fan of Dragon's Dogma, and I think they did good with Dragon's Dogma 2, but fast traveling, that was the one that made me not totally obsessed. So in 5th place, we have a bit of a surprising game, indie game actually, Ever After Falls. I loved it. I don't know why. I have no idea why actually. I just actually enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I played it a ton. I made a review because I had to. It was such a good game, which is kind of surprising. Some people say that it looks like a Flash game, but I thought the gameplay was good and the graphics were good, and it was such a wholesome game being made by only one man. So actually Ever After Falls, also did a review of that. It was a good game. The history was good. So in 4th place, Stellar Blade. I had a fantastic time in Stellar Blade because it looks so good and it plays so good and the controls are so tight and it's really stylish, and the production value of Stellar Blade is just through the roof. And Stellar Blade, if you haven't played that, find it on sale or whatever. Highly recommend Stellar Blade. I had such a blast in that game because it felt good. It felt good to play, and if you played it, you know what I mean when I say this. Stellar Blade was really, really, really good. Now in 3rd place, and this is perhaps the first game this year that I was obsessed with. Like, I felt really good playing this game. And that was Rise of the Ronin. Also a AAA game. I played it a lot on my Portal, PlayStation 5, and I loved being a Ronin. I also did a review of this game. I'm gonna link all of the reviews down below. But had such a fun time in Rise of the Ronin. It's like Assassin's Creed-y. It's in the ancient Tokyo area. And I was just really mesmerized and immersed in the world building in this game. Like, I felt like the world in the game was immersive and genuine, and I got those kind of feelings. Rise of the Ronin was such a game. That is why it takes third place of Game of the Year this year. Now it's getting exciting, isn't it? Because this is where the game that was released now comes and takes the second place of the entire list all of a sudden. And this game just came by surprise and smacked me in the face. Okay, I was so not prepared for how much I was gonna enjoy this game. Not prepared at all. I'm talking about Infinity Nikki. I am playing it on PlayStation 5. It is basically like Genshin Impact, if you ever play that. And it also has some Zelda elements in it, and it has some star collecting Mario elements in it. Just a lot of elements in it. But it's essentially a JRPG that looks so pretty. I think this is the prettiest game I've ever seen. It's up there, at least. And it's free to play, and it's a gacha game, so beware. But the game has so many things to do in it. So many things to collect and do, and quests and side quests, and it's a dopamine explosion in my head when I play this game. It's actually quite addicting. Warning, but it's gonna be my Christmas game, and I am enjoying it. Truly enjoying Infinity Nikki. It is such a pretty game and well-made game, gameplay-wise. It ticks all of the boxes for me, and that is why it just had to push its way through this list and make second place. But first place is reserved. This is my Game of the Year 2024. And it is for a lot of you too. And it is Metaphor ReFantasio. I think Metaphor ReFantasio is the best game released in 2024. It is such a pretty JRPG game. It's really good. Story is good, gameplay is good, all you do is good. It's like a perfect game. I made a review of this game. I hope you have played it. I really hope you have played this game. If you like JRPG status. Some people don't even like JRPGs. But Metaphor ReFantasio, music, graphics, gameplay, everything. Such a gem of a game. And it's my Game of the Year. Now, hold your horses, because I have an honorable mentions list. I do this every year, okay? And that is, released this year was Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which is a remake technically, sort of, with some new stuff. Anyways, that was released in 2024. Did a video on that. A game that makes a Game of the Year for a lot of people, probably, is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That came out early-ish 24. I didn't play it a lot, because a lot of other games were also, you know, around that time for me personally. We have Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which I don't know if you remember, but I wasn't hooked on it. It's a game. It's a game, but it didn't hook me, but it was definitely a game. Wuthering Waves was released this year, which is also like an open world Genshin Impact clone of a game, but it didn't hook me the same way that Infinity Nikki has now. Still pretty, still good. It's pretty much also like Tower of Fantasy. Very much that kind of style. I love that you can run up walls in Wuthering Waves, so that is something that is really good in that game. Now we had East 10 Nordics, which I'm not done with because there's been too many games, but it is in my backlog, absolutely. We had Astrobot this year. A lot of fun 3D platforming, definitely. Sandland was also released this year, but it wasn't necessarily a game for me. I didn't play it a lot. Visions of Mana, I think that was a disappointment this year for me. I made a whole video about that, explaining that on my channel. Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door was remade this year, which was a cute remake. I have it here. Which also brings me to Mario and Luigi Brothership, which is in my backlog. I played it 1 hour because it's in my backlog. Too many games, but it's gonna be played. Saving that for maybe Christmas now. I'm gonna play that in Christmas. Also I wrote Console of the Year PS Portal, it says. because I love it. This has been my console of the year. And not necessarily PlayStation 5, but the PlayStation 5 PS Portal. Having so many good nights and all-nighters. Not gonna lie. So actually my gaming year has been really good. Also I made like a new hobby this year. I don't know if you remember this or if you saw that video, but I've started reading books and stuff, and life is good. Cats are good, and I am looking forward to this Christmas. Gonna play a lot of Infinite Nikki, definitely. I'm currently in that hype as of right now recording this video. Anyways, I want all of you to have a wonderful holidays season. It's the season to be jolly and play games and be with family and maybe cut down actually on some screen time. I hope all your wishes come true, and thank you so much for watching Isha Gaming this year as well. I appreciate that you follow me on this channel and on my YouTube adventures journey. And if you liked this video, I would appreciate it if you hit like on it, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel, check out the other videos. I'm gonna put that in the pinned comment, all of the videos, so you have something to watch. Thank you so much for watching everything, and I will see you next year. They're still in Japan, okay?